These are some of the most terrifying TikToks that you're not going to want to watch alone at 3 a.m. Unfortunately, I usually film these videos during the day because I hate them and I'm scared of paranormal stuff. But I didn't have time during the day, so it's currently 9:30 p.m. I'm already scared. So I do not love paranormal videos because I get scared and I also believe every single one. Like, I've procured a list of some of the scariest videos that I saw on TikTok. Let's watch them together. This TikTok was actually very upsetting to me and disturbing in so many ways. And it's this trending theory idea, I don't know, of the story, I guess, of this man who had a peeking wife.
The story is about a guy and his wife who've been married for 6 years, and he notices that she starts peeking at him. And at first, it's very playful, very like pranks, like boo type shit. And then it starts to get crazy. What's crazy is that
I actually don't care if it's pranks. I don't care if it's cute. Do not fucking peek at me with a creepy ass smile. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that.
he mentions that she is not into anything scary, anything horror, not even horror movies. So when she started acting this way, he was freaked out. One morning, he wakes up for work. He's making himself a coffee. He's like this, kind of like stirring his coffee. He looks up and notices that his wife is like, hello. Just like peeking at him, and he freaks out, spills coffee everywhere, like, what are you doing? The crazy thing is that she was doing it in very weird places. So he'd be chopping up some onions, getting dinner ready, and she'd be peeking from the side of the island or behind curtains. And one time she even stuffed herself in this old trunk. The lid was closed, but it was this much open to where she was just like. On another occasion, he gets up in the middle of the night to get a drink of water. He's there living his best life, sipping his water. She's there peeking at him, of course. He freaks out. The scariest part is that she crawls backwards, like scurrying away because she had been caught. I'm sure this was traumatizing for him, so he was low-key upset with her. It eventually stopped for like 2 weeks. Well, one night, they are relaxing on the couch, watching some TV, some Netflix, and he brings it up to her and he says, you know what? You haven't really been peeking at me. You haven't really been trying to scare me. She says, maybe I just got better at it.
I honestly don't even know why he did that. You should probably just ignore the fact that your wife went a little cuckoo-cuckoo for 5 seconds and keep going.
Hell no! And of course, as we all thought and figured it out, it started happening again. The only thing is that now it's not like pranky. She's not joking about it anymore. She's not laughing. She gets caught and then she's like, just walks away. Like, so weird. So one night he's in the shower, living his best life, taking a bath. He's washing his hair, shampoo's in his face and everything. So he's washing his hair, he's rinsing it, and he hears a noise. He rinses his face, opens his eyes, and his wife is right there peeking. Scares him, of course, through the shower curtain. Her face, her hair, everything is drenched, and she's just like, no. Of course, he yells at her, and he's like, can you get the fuck out? Like, really? Grow up. He finishes his shower. At this point, he's over it. He's over the whole situation. He gets out, he's changing, and he's literally contemplating, like, what do I do? Like, this is getting weird. I'm scared. Like, what do I do? So he's there for about 30 minutes, changing, whatever, and he hears this loud breathing. So he's like, oh shit, she's outside the door. So he's actually very scared and wants to look under the door to see, but he's scared that if he looks under there, she's gonna be peeking. Like, he finally gathers some courage and is just gonna open the door and say, you need to chill the fuck out. As he's getting the courage to open that door, he looks at that restroom closet and he notices that it's this open. So he realizes and he sees her eye peeking at him. He's over it. He freaks out. He runs out of the house, only grabbing his keys, his phone, his wallet, and he's in boxers. And he just drives off to his brother's house.
I just feel like he should have done that the second time that this happened. Like, once, maybe she's just trying to be funny and cool. 2 times, I'm out. I'm out.
He gets to his brother's house, explains everything. His brother's like, okay, everybody needs to calm down. You can stay here as long as you want. Just chill on the couch, whatever. So he's there chilling. Some time had already passed, kind of scrolling on his phone, whatever. He looks out the window, and there she is, looking at him through the window with this maniacal looking face, like drooling, and just like that evil grin. Like, oh, I literally have chills. I can't. He calls her mom, explains what's going on. She wants nothing to do with it. A few days pass, and he realizes, okay, I have to go home. I have to get some more clothes, and we have to figure this out. So him and his brother go to the house. They open the door, and this house is dark. It's in the middle of the day. The house is dark, the curtains are closed, and the house is trashed. Everything's broken, picture frames are broken, completely trashed.
Yeah, so I actually hate that. Right, so this TikTok is of a video where the girl claims that her house is haunted, and it's her birthday. They're filming her blowing out the birthday candles. And you just have to watch this to believe it, but the candles just go out on their own in a way that's supernatural. I have no other way of explaining it. It just is weird. And also everyone's reaction to it feels very natural and like it was actually happening in the moment. And I don't like it. Like, they all kind of seemed a little scared. The girl who didn't blow out the candles was very freaked out by it. And she claims that she has been living in a haunted house. And I don't like that. And it's one of those TikToks where everyone's in the comments below saying, I claim no negativity. So that's how you know it's good. Which, by the way, do you think Jesus is reading, or whoever? I don't know who they're talking to when they say, I claim no negativity. Do you think Jesus is listening to you? Think he's reading your TikTok comments? Probably not. Just saying. Okay, this next one freaked me the hell out. Like, it makes me sick to my stomach. So this person was recording just like their bedroom, and they zoom in on the closet, and it literally looks like a smiling, creepy ass face. What is that? What is that? Like, I know that like sometimes clothes or towels or something could make illusions and make things look weird, but that is horrifying, and I don't want any part of it. I don't want to know that, and I don't like it. I would legitimately burn my house down. This next TikTok was a very crazy and scary, interesting ghost story for a haunted house, and honestly, it freaked me out.
I bought a house in like 2014, 2015 from this couple, John Spate and Ann Bishop. At the time, they were moving into an RV, and they were like, do you want to keep any of this furniture? And I said, of course, like anything that you don't want, leave it in the house. I'll sell it or I'll keep it or whatever. Just, you don't have to move it. So one of the pieces that they left was a piano. One night I'm playing Silent Night out of the bench. There was the only thing in the key of C that I could find, and I didn't know very much. So I'm playing the piano and I'm singing along. And as I'm singing, like, sleep in heavenly, I hear the most beautiful voice woman singing behind me. So there is a long running mirror on the wall to my right. So I stop playing and I just slowly stand up so I can look in the mirror to see who is behind me. And I stand up and there is no one behind me. So I go to step around the bench to go down the hall and get my keys. My parents live like 2 streets over. I'm out. And she goes, push in the bench. And I was like, I stepped around. I pushed in the bench. I went down the hall. I got my stuff. I left. I did not go back that night. So I go to work the next morning and I'm telling the girls at work, like, everything that I can't go back to this house. Like, what am I going to do? There's this, and they're like, you have to find out who it is. Like, whose piano is that? And so we look it up on MCAD, and the house was originally titled to John, because, I bought it from John Spate and Ann Bishop, like different last names. So it was originally titled to John Spate and Virginia Spate. So I Google her. Look at this. Okay, so the first thing that comes up is her obituary. This is her. Jenny. And this is what's really crazy, is that she will be most remembered for her beautiful soprano voice.
So I hate that. I mean, it's kind of cute, kind of sweet, like Ginny's still singing along with her, but I actually cannot describe the level of psychiatric help I would need if this happened to me, because it would be beyond an acceptable amount. Like, genuinely, if this happened to me, what would I do? What would you do? Because I would just go insane. Like, that's why I truly think the other side doesn't fuck with me, is because they know I'd be cuckoo bananas if this shit happened to me. They know too well. This girl caught one of the scariest ghostly encounters on camera that I've seen in a while. So basically, she's been saying that this has been going on for weeks. She's heard her son or her daughter's voice calling her when they're not there. She's, which is a mimic, which is just a very scary idea that I don't like, but we'll probably get more into it later in the video. And like just doors opening and closing, sounding like footsteps when there are none and she's the only person home. And she catches it on camera when she's going upstairs where her son's room is and watch the door. I can't.
Because this is freaking creeping me out.
Also, the dog barking, not a good sign.
Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna turn. Look, nobody's up here. Oh my god. Look at his door is closed. Oh my god. Nope.
So this is definitely one of those videos where you could pretend that it's fake. You can be like, nah, that didn't happen. There was someone there. It was staged. If that happened to you, though, what are you doing? Burning the house down. Thank you. So this little girl is just playing with her toys on a Ring camera when a music box starts playing on its own, which I already honestly didn't like the first part of that. I understand that you should probably have like a baby camera in your child's room, but I personally, no. Like, I don't want to know. I don't want to see things like this. It's scary. No. Her parents come in and like check under the bed. No one's there. I don't fucking like that. There's something about that child's scream that feels so real. Like, I do not think this video is fake, which I don't like, because if it's not, and it's not like a kidnapper, I would rather it be a kidnapper, I think. Is that crazy? I mean, the parents came in and ended up helping her, so like, no, I don't want her to get kidnapped, but you know what I mean. Why I can't have children, because if they started coming to me with some demonic shit. Okay, this one is kind of crazy. So this is a video of a dog that gets pushed by something and people think it's a ghost, and I have to agree, he was clearly pushed. Have you ever seen a dog move like that and he looks confused after too? Hell no. And why is that dog letting a ghost bully him? Why? Okay, so this video is really freaking scary, but basically this woman was recording her kid, and as she was recording her kid, a figure darts across the camera that she didn't see at the time. She sent the video to her husband. Her husband was like, I'm on my way home. What the hell was that? You need to go watch that video again.
Watch closely.
Granny.
Did you see it?
No.
Watch again. As a dark figure appears to dash by the camera, which Amanda isn't even aware of until she shares the video with her husband.
I was like, okay, this is kind of cute. I'm gonna send the video to my husband. He calls me literally not even a minute after I sent it and said, what are you doing? And I said, just folding laundry. Why? Did you see the video? He said, yeah, I need you to sit down and rewatch that video. I'm on my way home. Mind you, he had just left for work. you giving hugs? Grammy. I watched this video and I'm screaming, I'm crying, and I'm like, I'm not staying here tonight. I was like, I'm going to stand outside until James, my husband, gets home.
So I hate that. I hate that a lot. And the thing is if like I sent a video of like a cat or like a dog or a person, whatever, if I sent a video to someone and they were like, you need to sit down and rewatch that, I'm coming home, and I rewatched it and that was the video, no. Like, actually, what even could that be? Besides, like, I guess you could say it's, like, Photoshop or something. But, like, that's too small and, like, weird looking to be, that's not a human. That's genuinely just not. So, what the hell is that? So, this girl caught a ghost fixing her hair on camera. And honestly, I don't know what else to say because I don't know what the hell this was. Like, that's obviously not the way the hair moves. And I just feel like there's no explanation other than that it's a ghost. I guess it could have been a string, but I think you would have seen that more, if that makes sense. Like, it would have looked more taut if your hair was, like, on a string. You know what I mean? And, personally, I don't like that. Again, if I saw that, I would have a panic attack. All right, the last video we're gonna watch is really creepy. This is footage of a little girl talking to a ghost. Like, I don't know what else that is. Like, I guess an imaginary friend, but honestly, like, if my kid started doing this, I'm done raising it. Because no.
Don't come in here, okay? Stay in there. Stay in there in the living room. Don't come in here, okay? I won't eat you anymore. I'm just gonna get.
Who you talking to?
I don't like that.
Who you talking to?
I don't want to so.
Huh?
I don't like that one.
Well, who? You don't like who? What, baby? Like what?
Here's the thing. If my kid did this, I would actually freak out. Like, I would freak the fuck out. I'd be like, what do you mean? What did you actually see? Like, I would badger the shit out of that kid until it fucking told me to shut the fuck up. Because I swear, like, genuinely, I feel like it's such a valid reason to not want to have children because they can see ghosts. Like, if a dog or cat barks at something or meows at something that's not there, it's not as creepy as seeing something like that. A child literally talking to something being like, don't come, go away. Like, what are you seeing? I actually don't want to know. I don't. Anyway, I think that's enough. I'm kind of done. But that is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what's the scariest ghostly encounter that you've ever had or a friend has ever had. Let us know in the comments below. But that is it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, and subscribe for new videos every week. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.